Hello friends, in this video I'll show you how to use Autofill in Excel. Like and subscribe, support this channel. Let's start. Let's say we want to create a series of numbers from 1 to 10 here. If we select a cell with the number 1 and expand its lower right corner, for example down, then the cell will be copied to all the cells we selected. This also works when expanding in other directions, to the right, up or left. But our task is different. We need to create a sequence of numbers, not copy the same number. To do this, we'll set a template for the table and add another number to the cell below. And now select two cells and expand them down by the lower right corner. The autofill occurred according to the template that we set. When expanding in other directions, it will work exactly the same way, but if we expand up or to the left, then we move in the opposite direction relative to 0. That is 0, -1, -2, and so on. We don't have to use consecutive numbers in the template. We can put some other value, for example, a 4, and use these two cells as a template. Let's look at the autofill result in this case. And we see that the filling takes place according to a given template. Let's fill in the column in order, starting from the very first cell. If you just copied the value of one cell, then you can change it using the autofill option, which appears in the lower right corner immediately after filling in the last cell. Here we select Fill Series and our sequence from 1 to 10 appeared. Remember this. Let's check if autofill works if the number had the text and numeric part, for example of this kind. I expand it down and then up, and we see that the autofill is working correctly. The following cells in the table are text, and when autofilling text cells, when we drag them down, they are simply copied. If we select several cells, for example 2, and expand them down, then both of them will be copied, and this sequence will be infinitely repeated to the cell where we stop. For dates, autofill works as follows. If we expand the date down or to the right, the date in each subsequent cell will be 1 day longer. If we expand up or to the left, then 1 day less. If our task is not to change the day, but for example the month, then we should set a template. We set two identical values with a difference of 1 month. Select both of them and expand. We see that the following changes don't affect the day, only the month changes. Moreover, as soon as we reach December, the next month will be January, but next year. It's the same for the year. Let's set 25 year here instead of 24. Now we have two dates that differ by exactly 1 year. We extend them down and then the autofill tells us the dates with an interval of 1 year. This will work similarly for cells with a time indicator. When you expand a cell with a time indicator, 1 hour will be added to each subsequent cell. If we want the sequence to be different, we need to create a template. Let's write in this cell the difference relative to the previous 30 minutes. Now select both of these cells and expand them down. As a result, in all following cells, the time also differs from the previous cell by 30 minutes. We don't even need any templates for the days of the week or month. We simply expand this cell down and see that the cells are filled with the days of the week in the correct order as well as the months. This will work similarly for the short format of the days of the week or month. You also need to remember one way to autofill. Select a cell and double-click on its lower right corner, and all following cells are automatically filled with data up to the end of the table. Autofill also works well with formulas. For example, we need to calculate the cost, that is, multiply the price by the quantity. I enter the equal sign and multiply cell C2 by D2. Now we just expand the formula down or double-click the cross in the corner and the column is completely filled. We do the same with the total row. We write equal, then the name of the sum function and add to it the range of data that we plan to summarize. Press enter and the total value gets into the cell instead of the formula. We extend the formula to the right and our table is ready. Another way to autofill is to use the flash fill function. We have a table with the names of employees and our task is to rewrite them in an abbreviated format, for example in this way. Then we select all 10 cells in which filling will take place, go to the Data tab and find the flash fill function in the Data Tools section. Click on it and the entire column is filled in according to the template that we placed in the first cell. That's it. Now you know a little more. Thanks for watching.